Good morning, Paul Turner, General Manager, and Maren Doherty, Executive Director of Marketing. My name is Andrea Arauz, and I'm so thankful you're here with me today. Today, I'd like to discuss the San Diego Convention Center website and why it's so great at bringing in buyers and just traction in general, and ways that we can possibly improve the website. And I'd actually like to tie in the concept of inseparability and intangibility here, because I feel like this is what this website does the best. The images shown on this website are out of this world. There is definitely a lot of care put into the way the images and videos are set up on the website. Everything feels very intentional and very consistent. And it really ties into the idea of bringing in the guest, taking them into the image, and kind of showing them how their experience is going to be like. You can do that through text, and you can get your point across quite well in regards to these terms. However, I feel like it is the images on this website that really sells the venue, and makes people want to go, makes buyers want to have their guests look at the beautiful scenery that's surrounding the venue and the ballrooms that are ginormous and vast. And the website does a great job at properly sectioning these ballrooms, the panels, like the specific rooms sectioned very well, so that you potential buyers can go ahead and click those specific hyperlinks, or everything's organized very well and very consistent, which is great, because at the end of the day, reading is great, but buyers don't want to spend a whole lot of time reading through very long paragraphs. So I believe what this site does very well is kind of bringing in the buyer with those images, with those terms, and I believe that while the website does a good job at kind of describing what they have to offer to the buyer, one thing that I believe can be improved is by tying in the idea of competitors. Competitors are everywhere, especially for convention centers. There are so many, especially within hotels, within very convenient locations. So I believe that this site is a little bit too passive, or not passive, but more so, I believe that right on the homepage there could be more to it that can kind of entice a buyer and make them think about another convention center. Convention center, especially this one, hosts one of the most famous comic conventions in the world, the San Diego Comic-Con. And I believe that through these very iconic events, they can showcase them on the homepage and kind of be like, oh, we have this convention that happens here and only here. Why? Because of our venue. They don't choose this convention, chooses us instead of the others. Why? So and so, images, short paragraphs, things that make buyers think about other convention centers and compare them to this one, and think about why this very famous convention chooses them instead of the others. But overall, I believe that this website does a great job at enticing, at again, showing these beautiful crystal clear images, and making it easy for guests visiting the site to look through them and kind of imagine themselves within those images because they are so clear. But again, thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate you listening to my input, and again, thank you so much.